Journal entry number 8, my first day with the main chapter. I survived the trip to the main chapter. Barely. I spent the night at Fort Trinity. It was rather nice. Met Elle again. Can't remember the last time I met her. She seemed happy to see me as well, but I know she was there to show me that they still are watching me. I met Crusader Williams and we boarded the chopper together. If they used to be cramped up inside, it was nothing compared to sharing the space with Fredrickson. The landing was even worse. The chopper couldn't touch ground, so we had to walk up to a temple ruin and clear a landing place there. Though I only had been separated from Fredrickson for a few minutes, it was so good to finally have him out on the ground with me. He had been a good boy, so he got some blueberry cookies later. We were supposed to meet a caravan and escort it to where the main chapter is being stationed at the moment, Caer Shadowfane. But before reaching the outside of the outpost, we saw that it had been overrun with the Risen, and undead catapults were still bombarding what was left of it. We quickly decided to run past it. The smell of death lingered long after we had passed. We reached Caer Shadowfane to find it under siege by the Risen. Relentlessly, they sent wave after wave at us, and me and Crusader Williams joined the soldiers in the defense. Later, I came to understand that the soldiers actually was the main chapter I am joining. I was ordered to a scouting mission, together with Crusader Darkbow. This must be the brother of Corinne. Crusader Darkbow is really modest, laying aside his rank almost immediately by telling me to call him Darren. He seems really down to earth and sympathetic. Coming back to camp without anything to report in particular, we found that the other patrols came up with the same result. They decided after some discussion to get rid of some heads of giants that someone in the chapter had cut off and kept as trophies. I didn't agree with this, but I was busy keeping the Risen in check, and I don't want the first impressions they have of me to be that of a wise guy. If Seitan attacked the outpost to get those heads back, it wasn't for sentimental reasons. He needed those heads for something, and that usually means bad news for us. But it is too late now. The future will tell if I was right or not. Today was slow so far. The tactician told me that she would send the War Master my way when she wasn't busy, but so far I haven't seen her. Spent most of the day maintaining my gear, sharpening my arrows and weapons. Two of the members were talking about me, a Char and a Norn woman with a long purple hair. They were less than 10 yards away and still treated me like I wasn't there. The Char called me Bear Dude, and I guess for a Char that is in the positive category of what they call humans. Miss Purple Hair on the other side. In less than 5 minutes she insulted my personality, my intelligence, and most of all Fredrickson. I don't like her. The Char invited me to a patrol to thin the numbers of the Risen. I could think of 1,000 people I would rather go with than a Char and Purple Hair, so I told them I was ordered to stay put until the War Master had seen me. And to be honest, it was the truth. Lucky me, I guess. Lucky my ass, but I won't skip any events in my... War Master Wilhelm came to see me shortly after the return of the Char and Purple Hair. She looked tired. She is probably a lot busier than we can understand. She welcomed me with the standard phrases, and she told me to go see a mender. Someone named Luiva could point me in the direction of any of the menders. Luiva proved to be the Char. I called it Crusader Luiva. What I should have said was Knight Fleshtorn. Knight. I got a really good start here at the main chapter, but it would get worse. Needless to say, he went mad. I hope I don't end up in his squad. Purple Hair will most probably be there too. Anyway, I got to see a mender for a checkup. Nothing wrong with me or Fredrickson. Then I got to see the quartermaster, or quaestor, as he likes to be called. Was some sort of Char rank. I decided to please him by using that title. It didn't matter much to me whichever, and I assumed that he is someone you want to keep happy. He gave me a rebreather and a health kit. Then everything happened so fast. A giant abomination assaulted the outpost. The War Master called out for every soldier to assemble, and we rushed out to face it. It was the most vicious, deadly abomination I have yet seen. One swing of its giant mallet and the soldiers went flying through the air. I tried to keep my distance, dodging as it charged me a couple of times, but when about 10 soldiers littered the ground, I rushed forward, trying to shake life into one of them. A fraction of a second I lost my focus on that abomination, and that was all he needed. He charged me, and I realized too late what was about to happen. I tried to dodge, but it was to no avail. The mallet hit my chest, ripped open my armor like it was made of paper, and tore deep wounds in my side. I woke up when someone, I don't remember who, shook me into my senses. The rest of the fight was a haze. I know I fired my bow, but I don't know who or what I hit. I hope I didn't hit any chapter member. I really don't want to think about what happened next. The char carried me into a tent inside the outpost. I have never, ever felt so humiliated before. It was only by the order of the war master that I let him carry me, and now I lie here, in a tent with the other injured. One is pretty beat up. I guess I should feel lucky. But it doesn't feel that way. My reputation is broken. I am broken. Where is my destiny? Where is my future?